In the United States District Court for the District of Columbia, United States of America versus Donald J. Trump, defendant.
Criminal number, grand jury original, violations. Count 1, conspiracy to defraud the United States.
Count 2, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding.
Count 3, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding.
Count 4, conspiracy against rights.
Indictment. The grand jury charges that at all times material to this indictment on or about the dates and at the approximate times stated below.
Introduction. The defendant, Donald J. Trump, was the 45th president of the United States and a candidate for re-election in 2020. Trump lost the 2020 presidential election. Despite having lost, Trump was determined to remain in power. So for more than 2 months following Election Day on November 3rd, 2020, Trump spread lies that there had been outcome determinative fraud in the election and that he had actually won. These claims were false, and Trump knew they were false. But Trump repeated and widely disseminated them anyway to make his knowingly false claims appear legitimate, create an intense national atmosphere of mistrust and anger, and erode public faith in the administration of the election. Trump had a right, like every American, to speak publicly about the election and even to claim falsely that there had been an outcome determinative fraud during the election and that he had won. He was also entitled to formally challenge the results of the election through lawful and appropriate means, such as by seeking recounts or audits of the popular vote in states or filing lawsuits challenging ballots and procedures. Indeed, in many cases, Trump did pursue these methods of contesting the election results. His efforts to change the outcome in any state, though, through recounts, audits, or legal challenges, were uniformly unsuccessful.
Shortly after Election Day, Trump also pursued unlawful means of discounting legitimate votes and subverting the election results. In so doing, Trump perpetuated 3 criminal conspiracies: a conspiracy to defraud the United States by using dishonesty, fraud, and deceit to impair, obstruct, and defeat the lawful federal government function by which the results of the presidential election are collected, counted, and certified by the federal government in violation of federal law. A conspiracy to corruptly obstruct and impede the January 6th congressional proceeding, at which the collected results of the presidential election are counted and certified in violation of federal law. And
a conspiracy against the right to vote and to have one's vote counted in violation of federal law. Each of these conspiracies, which built on the widespread mistrust Trump was creating through pervasive and destabilizing lies about election fraud, targeted a bedrock function of the United States federal government, the nation's process of collecting, counting, and certifying the results of the presidential election.